Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Wednesday, March 15th, 2023. It's 7:11, and this is your host, CC, for CC's News. The General is reporting. On today's episode, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to cover some of the things we're doing for this mass government corruption that I have witnessed myself and many other people have witnessed. It just tastes so good. And we're going to try to get this stopped or at least exposed, especially in Nacogdoches County where the sheriff, the DA, and I think it said in the lawsuit the county attorney, all three as a group, the sheriff was illegally wiretapping conversations in the jail and probably conversations in the county. I know that I have personally witnessed this myself, along with vandalism, harassment. Somebody said on my YouTube channel, said, well, maybe you're doing something you shouldn't be doing, breaking the law. No, sir, I'm not doing anything but reporting this stuff. And even if I was, it still don't give them the right to break the law. Police should be held at a higher accountability, than the citizens. So, is what I'm here today is touch base with you guys on some investigative reporters that I am speaking to. We're going to try to get this thing uncovered, and we're going to try to find out why police seem to be immune from, they get 3 or 4 felony offenses. They get 3 or 4 felony offenses, and they just go right back to work. I'm going to try to get some answers to that and how much money in Nacogdoches County has been spent on lawsuits overall, how much that's costing the taxpayers, because Nacogdoches County Jail is out of control. I mean, there are a bunch of violent people down there, and if you was to do a little research and hear the people that I've heard, their stories about how they just kicked the door in, grabbed somebody, threw them on the ground, handcuffed them, beat them. I mean, you know, this violence and corruption is out of control in Nacogdoches County, and we're going to try to do something about it, and I'm doing my part. I don't want to get up to Almighty God, and he said, why did you allow my people to suffer like that when you knew that they were doing it? Well, I'm going to say, Lord, you know, I did my best to expose it. I did my best to get the tyrants out of the offices, county attorneys. Well, I don't know the story on the county attorney. I don't have no beef with him. But I do know that I reported some crimes to the district attorney along with other people that reported them and never heard a thing back. I think it's his job to at least give you a call back or some emails, and I know that they've got me made out to be a troublemaker, and like I'm just doing this because I ain't got nothing better to do, or I got some kind of grudge against the sheriff or them. Nope, I don't. I am pissed off about them, this whole thing of gang stalking and organized harassment that seems to be story after story after story from different county. I drive trucks, ladies and gentlemen. I was driving a truck several different times for different companies. I overheard the conversation at the Gary, Indiana terminal where these people had went and told the company I was working for, and this is under investigation too. This is fixing a major lawsuit potentially, and these guys that they're listening to are getting them in big trouble. And these guys had went to them and told them a bunch of stuff and had them harassing me on the job. I overheard the conversation from the 2 terminal bosses at the Gary, Indiana terminal. I had walked away and they thought I was gone. Now all this can be pulled up. There's phone conversation because the old man said, I'll have to let more know about who he is and what he's done, what we were told. That's what he said. I mean, major. And is what they don't know is I've got pictures of them when they were standing out there with the students, all standing out there looking at me as I'm turning in. I knew right then. I'd already been gang stalked up there in the truck. So I'm telling y'all, this thing, and I'm not the only one. I've got other truck drivers, statements and witnesses that they've done the same thing. So this thing is not just in Nacogdoches County. And we're going to try to link it together, but it's going to take some big muscle to get that done. So I'm looking for some big muscle. But in the meantime, we're going to work on Nacogdoches County too. So that's the plan. I need all of you guys out there. I'm trying to get a petition. I want this stuff exposed. And I don't care if you people on the other side of the fence standing with you, you know, whoever. I don't care if you get mad at me in the least. You're not the one being harassed. You're not the one being pushed around. You're not the one getting your property destroyed. You're not the one whose family is being pushed around, destroyed. My mom has been stalked by these people, and she's never had a speeding ticket. Not one. Not a traffic ticket. Don't do any kind of illegal activities whatsoever. Outstanding member of the church. My other cousin, I'm not mentioning no names, but I've got other family members that have been targeted and stalked. Sir, you don't target, stalk, and harass somebody to push them around. If that's the case, sir, you need to be targeted, stalked, and harassed because you, sir, are breaking federal laws. Organized federal laws in my book. You need to take that thing off and lay it on the table is what you need to do. Because you ain't fit for that job. We need some people in there like Mr. Curse or Mr. Anderson. Somebody that'll do the job and do it legally. There's a difference between legally doing an investigation and harassment. I've been under investigation before, ladies and gentlemen. I used to be on the other side of the fence, deep on the other side of the fence. And I've been under investigation. You know what? When you're under investigation, a true investigation, you're not even aware of that investigation taking place. These people, they're not investigating. They're pushing you around. They're saying, we can't catch you because you ain't doing nothing. But we can go tell the neighbors a bunch of trash and hit a button and it goes through the cell phone.